Hello, hello, my darlings. Thank you so much for joining A Slice of Life, A Slice of Life. And what do I have for you today? Well, listen, I like to get books and find papers, and I've been speaking from the editing people. They edit for journals and for books, and I found all their little things, and I really like these people. I don't know them. They don't know me. I don't get any money from talking about their work, but I find things that I think would be of interest to you because, baby, I do this for you. I really do. And I do it for me. I do it for me because it's just good. I leave my glasses on. I like them. I really like them. Anyway, but I think about conversations that I hear when I'm out or what people talk to me about on the phone. And I think about things that's going on in my life. I put them together and I say, you know what, I'm going to talk about that. Because I believe if I'm not helping somebody out there, I'm going to be disappointed. I'll be disappointed. Because I just feel like God has given me this platform to share some of the things that are going on in my life that maybe weren't the best, maybe other people be shame about. I want you to see this pen, so I'm moving it up. I'm not ashamed about, I'm ashamed of some things, but when it comes to things that happen in my life, if I think that me telling you about them will help you, if maybe it happened in your life and you didn't have anybody to tell, I won't tell everything because we all got some stuff we need to take to the grave. But I've had my share of whatever you can think of. I've had my share of it, and I'm still here. And, I got the 3 times cancer. We got the tooth thing up there. We got the wiggy thing going, I'm going to go get my hair washed. Day out here, look for me. Come get my hair washed and get the condition and the little bit I got right here, I'm happy to have. So that's what A Slice of Life is about. We're just about sharing. You share with me in the comments and I share back to the world, because we are worldwide. Thank you, Great Britain. Thank you, South Africa. Thank you, Canada. And thank you, India. That's where I am right now. And so today, and then this is the book I use. I found this, GMA3. Thank you, GMA3, for having these people on. I don't know them. They don't know me. But I got hooked in it when I saw it. I said, I'm going to order this book. And I ordered it and I started working on it and I started with you. I had just gotten free from, I shouldn't say it that way, but I was a caretaker and the person went in the hospice and then they passed away. It was my ex-husband and he had a 4th wife, but he came here for his last days and we took care of it, my daughter and I. And then his wife got him and buried him and did all that, whatever, insurance, all that. It's all right. It's okay because that's not what God told me to do. And you have to follow what the Lord tells you to do. And he told me and told my daughter that this is what we needed to do, was to take care of that man. And so at the end, I found this book, just trying to find my way after that. It was 8 months and 13 days. And when I found my way, I found this book, Super Aging. And it says, Getting Older Without Getting Old. I just thought that was an intriguing title. And I thought I knew the name Kravitz from something. I think there was a star, David Kravitz, but it was a star. I don't know who was on GMA3, but I've had whatever time they were on GMA3. I'm coming up on a year that I've been looking at this book. And so I talked to you about getting older without getting old. I think I look pretty good. I may not to some people, but just on this screen, I get up and make up my face during the whole pandemic. I dressed every day. Well dressed, put on good clothes. Because where were those clothes going? They were going somewhere every day. So I put them on every day. This is a new dress today. Kind of housey dressy something. I don't know. But anyway, I just believe in getting up, putting your clothes on. I think you should put the lipstick on. I think women of a certain age should get up and put the clothes on. I really do. And so I decided I would do this, called A Slice of Life. And today, and another book I use, as you know, The Well-Lived Life. Because that's what I want for you. There's no reason for you not to have a well-lived life. And I give you other people that I like on YouTube. I share with you their names. Myron Golden. He's out of Gary, Indiana. And I think he was the Golden. I know where the Golden kids lived in Gary. But I don't know if he's a Golden of that group. But I do know the Golden kids. And I give you Miles Monroe, the late Miles Monroe. Some of you knew him well. I did not. Only after he passed away did I really get a grip on what he was really saying. Kiara 511, because I like her. Is that lipstick all right? There's no teeth right here, so it's a problem. Sometimes it's okay. Hardly Initiated. I know some people don't like Hardly Initiated because those guys, they really talk kind of. I wouldn't invite my Christian friends, maybe, but I don't know. I think you should. I think you should hear people who call a spade a spade. If you're out here and you're young and you by yourself, you need to hear what these young men are saying, that other men are saying, that you don't get that information. And then R.C. Blakes, I like him. And of course, I like Tony Gaskin. Some of y'all don't like him, but I do. So let's talk about today. So I'm going to change this because they're talking about if a woman is genuinely in love with you, she'll always display these 8 specific behaviors. And I'm not going to do if a woman. I feel like if a person, this is what it really looks like. But that's not what I'm going to do. Because, I'm going to talk about it differently. When a woman is genuinely in love with you, I just want to talk about if somebody is genuinely in love with you, if your person is genuinely in love with you. And I get in trouble about that. Let me just stop for a minute. There's a person who loves me. You heard me talk about him. He is a month older than my daughter. You heard me talk about him. He loves me dearly. Like, dearly. Like, for real. Okay? And one time I told him something about what R.C. Blake said. That's the worst thing I could have done, I think. I like what R.C. Blake said. I needed to keep it to myself, though, and just work on Georgianne. I was taking what he said and tried to put it in this person's situation. And he was like, that's his love language. That's not mine. You ought to know that's not mine. You ought to know mine. I was like, ooh, okay. So some of the things I say, just take it and apply it. I said all that to say, apply some of the things that I'm talking about to your life. Apply it or deny it or extend it or improve upon it. But it's all about, for me, it's improving you and helping me improve me. So it says that if somebody really loves you, you saw the title, but I'm changing it to your person really loves you, that their actions speak louder than words. And when I stop and think about it, I thought about, ooh, Georgianne, you shouldn't have said that. Just based on actions speaking louder than words. That you would know when a person loves you. You would know that. And you know what yours and the two of you, you would know the love language between the two of you. Not between them two over there. Not between these two over here, but the two of you. So you have your person out there. You know who your person is. What's the love language? What is your love language to that person? And what's that person's love language to you? And once you get the rhythm of the love language, you know the person loves you. You know that. Actions speak louder than words. Look what are the actions that's going on. A person deeply in love, I mean, they talk the talk. They walk the walk. That's what it's saying here. They're your rock in tough times. But is it always a grand gesture? Everybody doesn't do grand gestures. Some people are quiet, but they love you. They'll come out the woodwork on somebody. You think they're not paying you any attention, but they are. So you got to figure out what you need. So that person, if you need more, Like I need more. So I said I needed more. Some people need more, some people need less. But you have to decide the love language. And the person got to accept your love language. If they want you, if your love language is A, B, and C, you know, that's your love language. And you don't care about anything else. If your partner would just do A, B, and C, you would stand on the top of the mountain. You would jump off. You do anything because you need A, B, C. If you know that person needs A, B, C, and you love them that much, why don't you give them A, B, C? Why would you withhold A, B, C? Give it to them. Because you know what giving is receiving, right? You know, if you give them A, B, and C, they're going to give you the rest of the alphabet and some more in several different languages. All they asked for was A, B, and C. Like, for instance, me, I know what I need. I need you to want to give me that, though. And once you want to give me that, you have to worry about anything else. You have to worry about it anyway. But, you know, I just think it says actions speak louder than words, and I do believe that. What about investing in your growth? Does your person invest in your growth? First, wait, let me start off. Oh, wait a minute first. Wait. Actions speak louder than words. What do you do for you? You can't expect, let me back this thing up. Reno. I love Reno. Did I call his name? Reno for the people in the back. Your actions speak louder than words. When it comes to love and relationship, action speaks volumes. What about your action with yourself? Do you love you? Do you, what do we say? If you're new to the show, you need one of these. A mirror. Because you need to talk to it. Not talk to the hand, talk to the mirror. Actions speak louder than words. I love you, Georgianne. Thank you. I love you. You better talk about loving yourself and doing something about it. Okay, so now, I got carried away. Let me calm down. When there's a love, when you truly love, you invest in the other person's growth. So, has anybody invested in your growth? But before we start there, have you invested in your own growth? I tell you all, I listen to Myron Golden. He got this, you plant a tree. It grows a tree. You put the seed in the sand. The seed has the tree, a little bitty seed. You plant it. There's so much you could talk about that. That's a sermon all day. The mustard seed sermon, faith, all that. So you put the seed in the dirt. And the seed grows down and it grows up. But before it grows up, it has to grow down and make some roots. It's got to work, get itself together. And I tell you all the time that I'm constantly in the dirt. Oh yeah, I'm growing, but I'm in the dirt. I'm working hard in the dirt. On the weekend, I'm working hard. When you don't see from me, I'm somewhere with a book in my hand. I'm somewhere reading something. I'm somewhere listening to something. That's what I'm doing. And it's not the TV. TV is all right. I like Abbott Elementary. Okay? I get David Muir's news, channel 2511. You're not looking at everybody's news. Just to get different views of it. But most of the time, I'm digging in the dirt. I'm planting some roots because I started this thing. I have 400 videos plus. I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet. So I need to work in the dirt. I don't have anybody that's telling somebody, go listen to Georgianne. I got to work in the dirt. I don't have anybody that believes in me out there to say, Georgianne, I believe in you. Let me help promote you. I don't have them yet. I don't know where they are. So Georgianne got to do it. Myron Golden said, when you put the seed in, the seed grows up and down. Right? Well, I can never remember the words. Photographic and the other one. Graphic. I'm going to write it down so I have it all the time with me. But I know I practice it on the weekend. I study. I work on all of this. Even this. I got some new hair that I'm thinking about. All this is a part of it. I got a new lipstick today, but it's the same. It's the same. What's these people? Max. They don't give me any money. Max lipstick. Ruby Woo. Everybody, black people love Ruby Woo. I work on my jewelry. I work on my whatever I need to do with a 3 times cancer survivor. I invest in Jordan. So if somebody loves you, they invest in you. You say, what about the young brother that he does invest in me? He does. Trust me. Also, let's go to number 3. The person values your freedom and you value their freedom. When somebody's devoted to you, they're not bent on clipping your wings or molding you into their image. You need to let the person go. Your partner, they need to go somewhere sometimes without you being with them every second. You need to be okay with, and they need to be okay with you going somewhere by yourself. You don't need to go. I maybe you just want to always be. That's fine, but sometimes you need the space. I just believe because that helps with the growth and getting the cobwebs out. Jordan. This is a Jordanism. I need to be able to go to sorority meeting. I don't need you sitting in the car waiting for me at sorority meeting. But if that's the ride I need, come back and get me. Okay? But I need you sitting down in the car until it's time for me to come out. If you need to go, but if you got to go to play chess, go play chess. Bye. All right? Sometimes you're not going to agree with me on this. Sometimes I might need to go to the club without you. Now, you're not going to agree with me on that. I just might need to go just to get it. I feel like I need a space. I need to hear something else. I don't know. I just want to go. And then I'll be there in maybe 5 minutes. And so I don't know why I came over here. But I don't want to have to worry about somebody getting upset because I did that. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you got to value the person's freedom. You may say, I stopped by Crickets today. Well, what you doing in Crickets today? I got to ask my girlfriend work up there. Who you with it? Oh, they felt like going to Crickets. But they came on home. Because they knew what. They knew. They just felt like going to Cricket, getting a drink, just talking for a minute. Going to the football game. Now, I think sports, I like going to sports with the person. I think it's more fun. It's really, really lots of fun. Fun there, fun laughing, fun talking. But you should value your freedom, and that person should value your freedom. You get just, I don't know. You have a love affair. I like what they're saying. Respecting each other's independence. Who wrote this? Justin Brown. Respecting each other's independence. That's what I like. You got to respect that. It's let them go. Okay, here's one. The person is not afraid to show vulnerability. Vulnerability. You got to be able to do that and be okay with it. My person did. 68, that's what I'm going to call him. Born in 68 with my daughter. Call him 68. 68, didn't mind sharing some things with me. I didn't mind sharing some things. Mm-hmm. But the person had to be able to share it with me. And the person needs to be able to share it with you. And you don't use it later to say something against them or to throw it up in their face or start rocking your neck and pointing your finger. They have to feel like they're in a safe place. I offer a safe spot. You can say anything to me. And I know that people that I know offer me a safe place. You must be able to say something. I stopped saying something to some people because I was like telling and they snapped back on me. Well, you ought to, oh my God. Who are those people doing that? You even have family members that you just stop telling them stuff because they snap back. They don't let you got to have somewhere where you can safely say something. So you have to find that safe place. so you can be vulnerable, and it's okay. You know, you just got to be vulnerable. And then I'm gonna stop because that takes me too long because I throw in all the Jordanianism. The person is committed to the relationship. Are you? I know you're committed, but is the person committed to the relationship from the other side? Your person out there, are they really committed to the relationship? Or is it well, I gotta be careful what I say. Anyway, are they committed? Or is it what are they saying? In a world of that often prioritizes instant gratification and fleeting connections, committing to a relationship can seem like a daunting leap. But when a person is truly in love with you, their commitment shines through like a beacon. If somebody's really committed, I mean, they committed. You can tell when they're committed to a relationship with you. You know. It goes beyond the call of duty, whatever that is. I mean, they with you through thick and thin, rich and poor, whatever those vowels are. They got the vowels already. Through rich and poor, richer and poor, sickness and health. You know, I mean, Justin, you did a good job on this. I mean, you gotta, you know, there's so much going on out here in this world. That's why my daughter, let me talk about my daughter's book. That's why we have this book, Lord Have Mercy. 5 prayers, go-to prayers when you need to pray but don't know what to say. You know, we got a lot of people needs prayer out here. I just remember walking into the chemo at Winship, Emory, and people were reading this book. I said, that's my daughter's book. And it just warmed my heart. I had to come up and talk to some people. You know, sometimes all I have is prayer. And it's not sometimes. I know I wouldn't be here. 3-time cancer survivor. No way. I have a book. I had to write this book. This is the new version. But I'm going to find the first version. A little thin book I wrote in 1976. I made such a mistake. The second time marriage was a real serious error. I paid for it. I did. And I wrote it in here. I don't want you to pay for it. I might make you pay for a course, though. If I turn this into a course, you may have to pay for it. But right now, it's free. So I'm saying you get the book. You know, and think about being in love and people who love you and what it really means to be in love. You know what I say all the time is that you need to love yourself. I'm talking to you out there, you know. Do you love yourself enough to see about yourself? The way I've talked about these things, do you love yourself enough to love yourself? You have to love yourself before you want somebody else to love you. But do you love yourself first? And is that person's actions that love you? Actions speak louder than words. You know, and has that person invested in your growth? And have you invested in your own growth, sweetheart? Are you invested in yourself? And does that person value your freedom and value the freedom that you should have between each other? You know? And what about vulnerability? You've got to have a safe place. I like safe places. I don't have many safe places because people are quick to judge and quick to make a snap statement. I just stop talking to some people about some things that go on in my life. I talk about it more on here than I do with family and friends. I do. I don't know you. And I tell you more things than I tell a lot of people because there's no snapback. I mean, you may put something in the comments, but there's no snapback. You know, so I need to just be able to say things sometimes. And then, you know, commitment is hard to come by. Some of you all talk about commitment. You know, you need to listen to Hardly Initiated. You can get a whole lot about men and why they don't commit. There's one thing, though. There's one thing that I am committed to. I'm committed. That's that. That's to loving you. I love you. God knows I do. And there's nothing you can do about it.